Hey there, guys, it's me. So I just wanted to do a random live stream because why the heck not, you know? Might as well just do something like this. Don't have much else going on tonight. Probably won't be a super long one, but I always say that, you know me. So, yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for a lot of you guys to start coming on in because, as you know, I usually do that stuff. Oh, thank you, Looney Tunes Girl. Yeah, I guess someone else has seen the new video. Yay, go watch it. It's called Today Part 2. Gives you information about everything you need to know about that whole Austin trip I had. Not really much of a trip when I live that close, but you know what I'm saying. For those who aren't aware, which I'm sure is a couple of you, hey, thanks, guys. So yeah, like I said, I got a job with Ted Cruz. I'm working under Danny Cooksey, and also I've got some talks in with that vocal studio. Yay me! So now let's see what else we got here. We got a few people coming in. Lee Fraser, Looney Tunes Girls, Smash Bro. Hey, good to see you guys. I remember you from other things that have happened at some point. Oh, all hail Super Wonder, some dude who arts. He is the Super Wonder now that Loving Too Much Iowa has officially been destroyed. Apparently, that's not the only troll that just got destroyed pretty soon. So, for those who don't know what the heck just happened, I'm still trying to find it out myself, too. Apparently, so I'm trying to piece it together as best as I can. So, there was this guy who was stealing some clips from VeggieTales Abridged and like kind of posting them up to his channel, very clearly just recording like a cell phone or something. And he was retitling them like, let's just call him Billy. Billy attacks insert user here with lightning, and it's just a video of Dr. Pill from the first TV episode getting struck by lightning. That's all it is. So a couple subscribers alerted me to that, and I wasn't too happy with that. I found about 12 uploads of that, flagged all of them, or at least as best as I could, because not cool. I like people using my stuff. They just either got to ask permission first or got to make it in some kind of transformative way. No reasonable things. So I got him, and sure enough, he messages me saying, "I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Just please call it off." But I don't know if you guys know this, but when you file a copyright violation suit, complaint, whatever, you can't go back on it. You can't unsend it. So it was kind of done for. And then, sure enough, I checked his channel in 10 minutes after I got that message, and he was gone. Then I wonder if that's just a glitch later on that day. So I look it up, and well, turns out this guy was like some kind of bully or something in the Go Animate community or something. I don't quite understand it. And then I guess some of you guys were starting to tell people in the comments that that was me, and now I'm starting to get some traction for that. I mean, I don't really want to be involved in that community, but thanks for the attention, guys. So I guess it did something good. I guess I don't know. I'm still trying to get information because like some people commented thanking me, and I'm still asking them information about what the heck what even this was. Like what? I just thought he was some guy who was stealing my stuff. I don't know. Is what I'm saying making sense at all? Oh yeah, Leaf Racer's right. I haven't heard about Go Anime in years. Well, apparently there's like some kids or something on here, and they definitely are kids that still use it for grounded videos, but they don't make them of like Caillou. They make them of each other, and it's just kind of this whole toxic circle. And I don't know. When I found out that Billy was doing that stuff, and I looked him up to see that everyone is, trying to take him down and all, and then we're happy that I did. I started finding out exactly what they're doing. Like I said, I'm asking some of the people around. They're telling me everything. Hey, Beaver Productions, also known as Billy Willie. Oh, good to see you again, man. How you doing? That's good old Miles Stockdale. What happened to Loving Too Much Iowa? Well, I'll tell you. Shortly after the stream, great old future Wisconsin governor, hopefully, David Hoffman, DM Hoffman also, he got a hold of Loving Too Much Iowa's parents, and one thing led to another. He told the dad what Luke was doing, provided evidence, and then the dad said, "Okay, no more computer, you're done." And now Luke is apparently, the last I talked to him, in trouble. And yeah, so Luke is now officially off. Loving Too Much Iowa is no more, and that's why Some Dude Who Arts is now officially the new Super Wonder. Good to see you've been doing well, Billy. Yeah, you and I are in the same state now. Let's see. See, that's what happened with Luke. So it looks like that one Billy guy, not Billy Willie, like I'm saying. That's a when I'm saying Billy, as in the weird user guy, I'm talking about the pseudonym I'm using for that one guy who I copyright claimed and who stole my videos. You know, now that there's actually a Billy here, I'm going to change the pseudonym to Johnny. So it's now going to be Johnny. Yes, that's right. Loving Too Much Iowa was gone. Crab rape. The whole thing with Loving Too Much Iowa was like, this was bound to happen. He just really needed to go. I agree with you, Super Wonder. Yes, he is from Iowa. In fact, he's actually from Delaware first, but now he hates Delaware for whatever reason, and he lives in Iowa now. Not too far away from someone who I talked to on Discord, by the way. Oh no, he's not Loving Too Much Arts. He is Some Dude Who Arts, and he is the Super Wonder. He told me so. He wouldn't lie to me. Super Wonders don't lie, except Luke lied all the time, but that's just an exception. Candy cane, that joke is dead. Bob already gave the money back. We retired that joke. I don't think I ever told you guys why I made that, because honestly, the money joke was just supposed to be something early on, but then fans wanted it back so much, and I brought it back because everybody liked it, but I got tired of it. So I knew I had to just get rid of it one way or another, and sure enough, I did. Now we can just carry on. What episode did Larry get his money? 21, Dole's Revenge. Are you planning to do another Veggie Talks this month? We'll see. Is Tim Allen the puppet? If Tim Allen is the puppet master, then does the VTA universe shake when he does famous grunt? You tell me. Yeah, that's right. Oh, come on, Lever. What was your comment? I wanted to see it. Oh, you just retracted it. It was going by too quick. I couldn't see it. Yeah, the whole time it was just $500 of Monopoly money. Larry wasn't even fighting for real money at that point. He just wanted stuff. And even then, he got back more than $500. And yes, the popular fan theory is that he was given more so the puppet master could keep him quiet, which is actually what happens. Thank you. You like my Nezzer impression? Well, thank you. I really like that. Good. Thank you, Billy. Keeping up on that old memory. So, episode 21, or we finished 21. 22 is finished writing, just putting some finishing touches on it. There's one scene I just decided to add late. Soon, and when some things happen. But let's not talk about that yet. That's how normal people laugh. Is there a release date? There never is, Smash Bro. There never is. Hmm. Well, what's happening with the microphone? What's going on? Hang on, let me hear how this sounds. Is something going wrong here? What's happening? Smash Bro. There never is. Okay, there, it sounds better. Hey, Bonsai Boy 617, also known as QWERTY. Yeah, he just sent me a very nice Discord message, and that was very nice of him. I really appreciated that. Bonsai Boy is a good boy. Everybody type that into the chat now. Let's embarrass him. I don't know why I do this. What's Kyle's favorite VeggieTale episode? I think it's also the same one I have. I can't say anything more than that. I have not heard of Neil, whatever that last name is. Yes, Bonsai Boy is a good boy. Now, I hope to never say it like that again, because that just makes me sound constipated or something. I don't know. And that's not an image I think that any of us really want. Smash Bro always plays Game and Watch. I'm a Game and Watch main. So I'm kind of biased. Hey, Mac. Oh, Potter Puppet Pals. I remember that. So I haven't heard of him, but I've heard of his stuff. What's he doing these days? Because I remember Potter Puppet Pals from when I was a kid. It was like that naughty thing you weren't supposed to watch, but you watched anyways. Did I ever listen to epic rap battles of history? No, I didn't. Hey, you and I were both Game Watch fans. You can ask pretty much anything through Bell Pictures. Hang on, I got a message. Mm. Okay, so I'll just be keeping an eye on that. Alrighty, so now back to the stream. Let's see what you guys have to say. Like nothing news popped up. I'll wait for some stuff to kind of start rolling in. Hey, I work in government. I'm used to waiting a long time for things. So I was there during 2018 election night. It took a long time to call some of those races, like Ron DeSantis and Andrew Gillum. Ooh, that took forever. But hey, DeSantis won twice. Have not seen Get Out or Us. Everything I'm making a Discord server? Maybe sometime. Best recent meme? I don't know. I don't have time to keep up with memes anymore. How come Kyle doesn't voice anyone in VeggieTales of Bridge? He just doesn't. I don't know. He's got his own stuff. Oh yeah, I've definitely played a lot of the Humongous Entertainment games. None of them recently, but a lot when I was a boy, especially Pajama Sam. Those are the ones I played the most. Spy Fox here and there, Putt Putt mostly when I was really young, and Freddy Fish like every so often. Like I didn't. That was like one of the only. Yeah, that was the only series of like the main four that I didn't own any games in. And Kyle/Alfonso's family owned I think one or two of them, and we were fine kind of keeping them on the back burner for the most part. Ted Cruz, what's he like? Exactly what you think he is. Just a real nice, kind of laid back dude. The thing is, there's two Ted Cruzes, and I probably shouldn't say this because he just hired me. But if you don't know, in 2016, Ted Cruz did some not the best things. And now he didn't do any like sexual stuff or anything, but he kind of played a bit unfairly. Like he did some, not necessarily him, but his campaign was kind of doing some shady things in the Iowa caucus, like trying to rig it. But he learned his lesson from there. And I don't even know if that was directly him. I mean, a lot of Texans used to not really like him. That's why it was so close with him and Beto O'Rourke. But He's starting to grow in popularity again. He's just kind of a stand-up guy. That and he sounds like Nathan Lane, who, if you don't know that is, he's Timon from The Lion King and Pepper from Modern Family. Good old Teddy. And I can tell you, he and John Cornyn, the two senators of Texas, they are the odd couple. Ted Cruz is a lot more laid back and informal. John Cornyn is like, yep, sit up straight. You're wearing your suits. Everyone around here is acting like they're from the 80s and all that. John Cornyn's up for re-election, too. What are the thoughts on Cuphead DLC? There's Cuphead DLC. Hello, Ian Sweeney. Long time no see. Thoughts on the Shrek trilogy? It's not a trilogy. It's a quadrilogy. Like the first one, really like the second one, and then don't like the other two. Is Danny the voice of Dave the Barbarian nice? Yeah, he's kind of like the opposite of Dave. He's like kind of laid back and chill and like calm. But yeah, he's really awesome. And I almost screamed when I found out that I actually had the opportunity to work with that guy. And you better believe that Alfonso is really, really jealous. But hey, if he did that survey thing like I did, he'd probably be able to afford it too. Yeah. I mean, to think, little me when he was watching Dave the Barbarian for the first time, never would have thought, I'm going to work with that guy someday. But there's always been this Dave the Barbarian thing that Alfonso and I have been kicking around ever since he came onto the channel. Oh, someday we might do it. I don't know. We have other priorities we need to do first, like Light and Dark and VeggieTales Month and new Live and Reloaded coming back, of course. I bet y'all are excited for that. Why did I just say y'all? No! For those who don't know, ever since I moved to Texas, my parents have really started picking up Southern accents, and I have a bit too. And like they call me pretty frequently because only kid. They especially overprotective Southern mom, and I'm starting to pick up some of those mannerisms. It's like that. I think I mentioned this before. When I pay attention to how I talk, I can sound like this. When I don't, it kind of sounds like this again. And then I say things like y'all. And now I'm way behind on the chat. Have any childhood stories? Oh yeah, I'll be making a video of those actually. You'll see. Ever seen Robot Boy? I remember like watching a bunch of stuff from that back in the day in Cartoon Network, but I never saw it. Yeah, at least Cruz didn't lie about his heritage. No, O'Rourke doesn't really lie about his heritage, somewhat, but he's definitely whiter than he portrays himself. Anyone named Robert Francis is not fully Hispanic. Like, let's be real. Oh yeah, Bonsai Boy. Actually, yeah, that's very true. Holy shop, real shop. I think you're gonna like him. Ooh, good for you, Smash Bro. You won. Yeah, Smash Bro. I challenge you. Stock, 7, full handicap, full 300 damage, minimum magnitude. Let's see what you can do. Thoughts on the VeggieTales revival? I've already said that. Hashtag yo, yep. I mean, you heard that, right? That wasn't on purpose. It just slipped out. I don't even know how that happened. I ever played games on emulation? Oh, tons. And ever since I lost my Sonic Adventure disc when over the summer, the last time I saw it was when we were finishing up the Sonic Adventure finale for Gourd Games, which should be coming out next Saturday. Not Saturday, next Sunday. Easter, actually, I believe. That's Easter, right? No, that's the week before Easter. Yeah, so I've been playing Sonic Adventure there. When is VeggieTales episode of Bridge 22 coming? Everybody, say it with me. Be patient. Your time will come soon enough. Super excited for Halfback of Notre Dame. Yes, that's still going to be a thing. I'll probably write that one, though, with Alfonso's help. We're probably going to co-write it. For the very first time, it'll be a 2-writer thing. Yeah, y'all. Collab. What about it? That's a word. No, I don't really do Magical Girl anime series. Sorry. I don't really watch very many news shows these days anyways because I'm so busy. Oh no, someone's talking about Shake Tails. I thought we buried that in the last live stream. What was your favorite Disney film before the boycott started? Actually, we were just kind of mentioning it. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Aladdin's really good too, which is all the more reason why I'm not excited for the new one. There's only two people who can play the genie: Robin Williams and Robin Williams' corpse. But in actuality, you could just have Robin Williams play the genie and have new stuff. According to the behind the scenes features, if I'm remembering correctly, which I know I am, I just saw this like shortly before the boycott started. Robin Williams would just never do the same thing twice. All of his improvisations, he never went back to an old one. So they'd have a whole bunch of other ones still on file of him saying completely different takes and lines. Like when Aladdin becomes a prince, he says, "How do I look?" And he's like, "You look like a prince." They have a recording of him and they show it where he's like, "Hey, Genie, how do I look?" "You look like a vampire with a day pass." Come on, that's funny, right? And no, it'd be great. And now that Robin Williams is made up with Disney, or well, he's dead, but he did, or he died, I'm sure the state would have no problem with it, you know? Everything would be fine, right? Right? Right. How country can it be? Very, actually. Mom's family is from Arkansas. We live in Texas. My grandpa kind of sounds like this when he talks to me. He's a real nice guy, and he's very old, kind of old school kind of guy. Waylon Jennings and Buck Owens and all that. You and I just talked today. Great guy. I have heard of McGee and Me, never seen it. Adventure in Odyssey, I haven't had too much exposure to it, but yeah, I know quite a bit about it. And I know it was actually really good high quality. Yes, Shay Tales is grossed. Grossed. That's not a word. Well, it is, just not in this context. Anyways, yeah, Shay Tales is disgusting. And once again, thanks to whoever that was that says that I would be willing to help them. No, I wouldn't. Please don't say that. Check with me before you say something horrible like that. I was following it. Notre Dame comment. Could you? Yes, VeggieTales is doing Gothic literature. Great. Ever tried Scottish accent? I have at some point. Yeah, go right ahead. Add him to the server, Mac. What am I saying? Where is it? Ever went to a video store way back when they were around? There's actually in my town. There's a few mom and pop stores still open. In fact, there's actually a Blockbuster open over in Oregon. So hey, road trip, right? Wow, I'm way behind. Thoughts on Lilo and Stitch? It's good. How to Train Your Dragon? Good. Let's see. Know any old CNN shows? Yes. Uh, okay, so it looks like that's the end of there. So it looks like I did end up catching up. That keep tripping over my own words here. I don't like doing that. I need to have good diction when I'm talking. That's how I'm gonna get my point across. Now, let me tell you, my only fear is that that one guy who I copyright strike down from taking my stuff. I wonder if he's ever gonna make like another account and then like try to harass me for that. I actually kind of think it'd be funny because seeing some of the attack videos he made on other, when I say other, that imply I'm one, on the Go Animate people, it's just feeble, and I think I'd have like a total blast with that. Why, Dole? What do you mean? What do you mean, Drew Bell? Can you explain? Yeah, take all the subs and we're going to the Blockbuster. You guys didn't have to pay for your own stuff. I'm not buying was it 1,257 bus tickets? Yeah, I'm not paying for that. But hey, if you guys could pay your own, let's all go to Bend, Oregon and go to that last Blockbuster. You think he has an alt account? Oh dear. Yeah, Trevor gets grounded. Oh boy. I would think that that'd just be hilarious. Let's hope that person doesn't become living too much Iowa. I hope not. But I have an idea on what to do then. If he starts like bothering me, then what I would do is I'll challenge him to a public forum debate and streaming it. So that way you guys can decide who is right and who's wrong. And because I know his diction's not very well, and nor is his reasoning, I'd probably be able to mop up the floor with him. Why did I choose Bob Dole as a character choice? Well, Bob Dole's a real person. Bob Dole's like, he's someone I'm really conflicted on. Because on the one hand, he is a really good public servant, and he just seemed like the nicest guy. But yeah, he is kind of a loser when you get down to it. He was on the Ford Dole ticket in 1976, and he lost to Jimmy Carter, lost the nomination to George Herbert Walker Bush in 1988. He finally did get the nomination in 1996 and lost to Bill Clinton, although did manage to edge out third-party candidate Ross Perot. And then his wife got elected to his seat. And yeah, so that's just good old Bobby. Still alive, you know. I think he's like 90, 95 or something. Hating too little Illinois. I'd actually prefer to live in Iowa than Illinois, honestly. Illinois is one of like the states I don't want to live in. Hey, Vanilla Rabbit, Lover 2001. Yeah, I've got a list of states that are on my no list that I refuse to live in. Mostly the states that wouldn't elect me. How come I end up throwing insane and random jokes in BTA? Why not? Of course, I've heard of all those shows: Courage, Johnny Bravo, and Eddie Kids Next Door. Definitely heard of them. Righty. Oh, notification. Yes, Vanilla Rabbit. You're a little late to that one. Yeah, I'm looking up that guy again. Wow. I guess he will. Oh, come on. Oh, no. So I guess somebody here, I don't know if it's someone in the chat, but someone who's also subscribed to me, outright made a video saying that I was the one who took him down and is thanking me for that. No, like, okay, thank you for one. That's cool. But like, I also don't really want that reputation. All right. Like, all right. Has no views, so I'm hoping, hoping nothing happens from that. Man, this has got to be like 30 of these. Wow, I guess I'm some kind of superhero. Wait till I tell Ted Cruz I crushed the dreams of a small orphan boy. Also, thumbs up if you guys get that reference. And no, I don't think he was an orphan. Let's see. What inspires the insane and random jokes? Honestly, I just say whatever, or not say, but like I just type in whatever comes to mind. Like when I wanted to make up a weird sounding animal, I just went like sing dong, and like I didn't do it like just like that, but I just kind of strung random syllables together and I just put in whatever one I thought was funniest. And then sure enough, Ningish Murmamamith came up. I don't know if we're ever going to reveal where the Ningish thing comes from, because that would imply it's like Ningland or something. All we know is that there'd be two countries, Ningland and Sporgland. Because as we know,
that's Sporgish. Do you guys speak Sporgish?
Whoa, I didn't mean to go down that far. Whoa, okay. Okay. Man, this thing is so hard to navigate when there's a lot of them. Do any of your members of the family watch Video Tales Abridged? Nah, they're not really into YouTube. What's my opinion on Crash Bandicoot or Spyro? I haven't played their games in years, so I don't really have one right now. Do I have any paper cups? Not on hand. I wish I did. Actually, do we? Okay, no, I don't have any paper cups, but I got a mug. It's not the same. Because that's the perfect foil for the paper cup, as stated by Dad Carrot, as we all know. The mug is the perfect way to foil the paper cup and to prevent Emperor Bob Dole, almost said president, no. He's the emperor. To prevent him from taking over the world by eating all the paper cups in one town. Man, this show is weird. Yeah, the pickle song. Everyone loves pickle. Yes. Larry is like me, Venom.
It's like a turd in the wind.
That's the only thing I know about Venom. Except for that, I heard it sucks. Yeah, I'm still scrolling through all these video responses. There's a whole bunch of them. My reaction that insert user here got terminated. My reaction that insert user here got terminated. My reaction that insert user here got terminated. Wow. How many are there? This is insane. What? 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 There's just some corners on YouTube I just don't understand, you know? I just, I, I just don't understand. Like that's all I can really say about it. I just don't understand. Let's see. Do you think Loving Too Much was schizophrenic? I don't know schizophrenic, but he's definitely got some problems. I mean, anyone who thinks that they're like Jesus, I don't know, except for actual Jesus. Um, except of course our current Super Wonder, Some Doo Doo Arts. He is the actual Super Wonder. Now we all know that. Other than the Loud House fan base, I don't really have any. Read any Loud House fanfics? Only to Kill a Family by Loving Too Much Iowa. It's one of the worst things I've ever read. But then again, everything he's written is like the worst thing ever read. Loving Too Much Iowa is not the best boy. We all know that, guys. Come on, he's like evil. Don't even say he's the best boy. Like that just gives him more power. Actually, I don't know how that works for an ex Super Wonder. Well, he told me once that like if a Super Wonder doesn't do his job right, then he gets erased from history and everyone forgets, and that God told him that he would be the first one not erased from history. But I don't know how that's gonna work now that he's getting like treatment and stuff. I don't know if that means he failed or whatever, and I don't know, just like his own little lore stuff just doesn't make any sense. Then again, did anyone really expect it to? It's Loving Too Much freaking Iowa, for crying out loud. Let's see here. I really wish that this chat was just way easier. Because like he's trying to send me to the bottom, and I want to read it. Most people, what? I can't. Come on. Yeah, loving too much Iowa is a sociopath. Absolutely. Okay, come on. How do I? I actually decided to. No, I was reading that YouTube chat. All right, guys, keep typing. I actually decided to take Living Too Much Blackmail Super Wonder. Decided to rewrite it. It's an okay concept, but he stole from Shazam. Yeah, I guess that's the point. Yeah. Yeah, Mac, you share same state. Hey, that's not as bad as some dude who aren't sharing the same state with Chris Chan. Favorite VeggieTales character, Mr. Nezzer. How do I feel about the Termination Google Plus? I thought that thing was gone years ago. Favorite Pokemon character that isn't a Pokemon? Brock, I guess. I don't know. I don't really watch the anime. Because when you get down to it, the anime is not very well made, you know? Yeah, don't worry, some dude writes, I share the same state with Beto O'Rourke. That's not very good either. And I also, let's see, what other scumbags we got in Texas? There's a fair few, I'm sure. Oh well. Matt shares the same state as Linkara, so that's Linkara is cool, I guess. Christian. Oh, but hey, I go to college in the same state that Odd Ones Out lives in, so ha ha ha. That means nothing though, considering the fact there's like what, 2 million other people here in Arizona. It's a good place out here. I mean, it's hot. Don't get me wrong, it's hot, but you know, I know you're not the biggest fan of Mega Evolutions, but which one do you make exception for? None of them really. If you accidentally eat a prize that comes in a cereal, does that make you a specially marked box? Yes. I've ever played Cave Story. My roommate and I kept trying to play through it last year, but we never found the time. Does Animat's comment on Trump makes you want to bang into the wall, bang your head into the wall like it makes me? Kind of, yeah, because like he's quote unquote Canadian. Uh, I don't know if that's really true or not. But like he just needs to shut up, really. I mean, he's got Trudeau to worry about, right? Yeah, I kind of agree with you though, Billy. Like mostly like in this area, it's like Arizona's kind of going a bit nuts right now. But when you get out to like La Paz County, that's not so bad. Here's your worst character in Smash. Oh, I really hate playing Diddy Kong. Suck at Diddy Kong. Tell me about it. Well, hey, Billy. At least Doug Ducey is doing a better job than David Garcia would have, right? I mean, I assume you know who those guys are. I mean, they're in your state. I think you know I work for Doug Ducey. Really good guy, by the way. And I know some things that I'm not supposed to say about him. So moving on. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. It's not like mafia stuff. Yeah, Diddy. Oh boy. I don't even know what best for. Oh yeah, that Tommy Wiseau movie. Yeah, but I really don't care about Doug Walker. I really don't care about Doug Walker. Except I think he's a scumbag, of course. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking Looney Tunes Girl. Because the thing is, he only said he lived in Canada, Montreal to be specific, after Donald Trump won the election. And he's always said things like, our country needs to pull together. And he was so focused on Hillary Clinton. I think he lives in New York, honestly. Maybe close to the Canadian border, but I think he's faking it. Because Canadians aren't usually this hung up about Donald Trump. They got Andrew Scheer and Justin Trudeau to worry about, and other people whose names I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, super excited for Detective Pikachu. Do I play Parappa the Rapper? Nope. Yeah, I don't like Ant-Man either. Oh, Revere. Okay, I don't know what that is. Yeah, the Doug Walker just ever since hashtag change the channel, I lost all interest. Although to be fair, I didn't like his other content earlier. And Innovator Studios, it's a little bit too far. It's his own opinion. He can do whatever he wants with it. I just think he needs to shut his mouth sometimes. He can do all that stuff he wants on Twitter. Just leave it out of his videos, you know. Because the thing is, if he quote unquote lives in Canada, he doesn't really know what the situation's going on here. And let me tell you, it's better than it was 4 years ago. That's just my humble opinion. Well, I mean, Big Idea doesn't really specialize in 3D animation when compared to other things. Don't forget, he was more pointing out in comparison to things like Blue Sky Pixar, which, yeah, doesn't really know much about it. No, the Brooklyn accent doesn't mean anything. Let's see. Yeah, I agree with his opinion on Jonah, though. I mean, I guess I can see that. But the thing is, I can tell he was kind of biased because he didn't like the whole Christian message because he's very clearly super not Christian. Not like that he's atheist, but just that like he hates all the values. How long is this going on for? Wow, about 40 minutes. Oh, yeah, I just refreshed that page. More videos just been posted about this random user guy who apparently is evil. Evil. Isn't it sad that Urs Borgnine is dead? I know I'm late on that, like he died 7 years ago. Mermaid Man's been dead for 7 years. Oh, favorite Pixar movie? I would say Coco, but I don't watch Pixar really anymore. Mm. Mm. Let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, oh, no, I thought I there's some. Hey, there's like some people that have only commented like once and then just appeared. Where are you guys? How did you feel when Big Idea got bought up by Viacom? Unaffected, because I knew it was just going to be another whole chain thing. And like Libra says, it's Comcast, not Viacom. Must become one with Texas to reach your final form. Yeah, I got to sound like my grandpa. Okay, I'll do my grandpa impression. Oh, hey there, guys. Good to see you right now. It's I'm doing pretty good right now. I'm just kind of sitting around here and enjoying the great old sky right now. It's kind of light outside and usually getting a lot of rain up in here. But the thing is, you just gotta take life as it goes. That's how my grandpa sounds. Hang on, just replying to something. How far Alfonso and I into the show? Can't really say for certain. Well, actually, I guess I kind of can. We have half the first season written, and we have had talks with that one person. For more information, watch the Today Part 2 video that I posted. We give a little bit of an info about what VeggieTales episode deserves at the game the most. I have no idea. Animating light and dark. I don't know. I should ask the Super Wonder that same question, some dude who arts. What was the first 321 Penguins episode I ever saw? I got Planet Wait Your Turn the day it came out, and I liked it. And I watched it again, and I liked it a little less. And you can see the pattern from here. Just one. Wasn't Lolly first episode? No, Madam Blueberry was. Inia Chan, rip your questions. I don't understand what you mean. Yeah. So just kind of waiting for some new stuff to come on in. Ah. Hey, I can say longer than you can. Have you heard that Luna Loud is especially bisexual? Yeah. It's it doesn't really affect me. Which cartoon I ever watched? Don't know. I was too little. Is it rare to find fans too? What? Wait. Oh no! I was just trying to read Chen's stuff. No, come back. It's just rare to find other fans too, but it won't be. I don't understand what you mean. Uh, what's going on? Uh, could you please explain what's going on in each Chen? I almost said Erie Chen. Whoops. J.K. Rowling officially reveals. Oh, come on. I don't. Who's Vegeta? Is that like a Dragon Ball thing? But yeah, J.K. Rowling needs to just stop talking. TBN is kind of. Yeah, I agree. Why do you hate Sonic X Season 3? I have a whole video about that. Um, Mine last time was your. All right, first of all, Amy Chan, I didn't see your stuff. Like I said, this is hard to navigate. So if I didn't see your stuff, just be nicer about it. All right. Why is Nezra my favorite? I don't know. Just the voice and the characterism. Characterism. That's not a word. Characterization. Yeah, just something like that. Okay. Is Eddie and Eddie or Camp Lazlo? I can't really compare because they're just kind of. I don't know. They're just kind of so different. I did watch Camp Lazlo more recently. Yeah, I totally know the Loud House fan base can be a bit crazy. Like, I'm not super into it like I used to be. I kind of think the show's going downhill quite a lot. But, like, people can like what they want, but just like, and if you're gonna be weird about it, go ahead and be weird. Just don't get me involved. That's kind of my thing. They're a Loud House episode. Oh gosh, it's been a while since I've seen a show. But this is gonna show you how much I think that the older stuff's better. But the one where they're all trying to stop their bad habits. Lincoln wants that pair of underwear. I don't remember the name of it, but that one. Their fan base, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, the MLP fan base can be a bit nuts, but again, they do whatever they want, as long as they're not Christian, because that the dimensional merge and all that's just weird. Least favorite Lighthouse episode. Pretty much. I knew the new stuff. But what if the live stream was purple?
Then I guess it would be okay.
Yes, Under Pressure. That's the name of the episode.
You are the single biggest liar. You're probably worse than Jeb Bush. 'Cause let me tell you, this guy, he lied about Ben Carson taking votes away from Iowa with the robocalls, saying Ben Carson has dropped out of the race. He didn't. He didn't drop out of the race. He was trying to take votes from it, and he was doing the same thing. Donald Trump is now dropped out of the race. Vote for Ted Cruz in the South Carolina primary. That is a big lie. I've not dropped out. I'm still in center stage.
I don't know why. Just that came up to me. Just kind of the need to say that. Yeah, like I said, my boss, he did that. Not a proud moment, but he did get better. Power Rangers, never seen it. Yay, Ini-chan. I got your name right. Yes, George from VTA. Well, everyone hates him though. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes. Anything that's pretty much anything that you eat that's between two pieces of bread is definitely a sandwich.
You deserve a prize. Here, have a head that's always screaming. All I need is a small favor. You can't keep that rift safe forever, Fordsy. You'll slip up, and when you do...
Is cereal soup? I don't know. I don't eat cereal.
It was safe.
I don't know if there's going to be a next game, Mac. Sakurai kind of making Ultimate exactly that, Ultimate. And Ultimate kind of has a name of finality to it. You know? Depends on Love It Babies. Never seen it. See you later, dude, Tomato. Yeah, Bill Cipher.
Yeah, Bill Cipher. As much as I don't watch Disney these days, you gotta admit, Bill Cipher's a pretty cool guy. At last, at long last, the gate between worlds is open.
I don't know who Vanilla is. Is an identity a mask or who you really are? Can it be both? Yes, I am doing something in my throat to do that voice.
I'm just doing this.
I like doing the Bill voice. It kind of tickles.
It makes it feel good on my throat. It's really fun to do. Here, have a head that's always screaming.
I don't hate you, Smash Bro. So hey, now everyone hates you now. Yay, best ice cream flavor. I'm just kind of I'm a plain vanilla guy, you know. And the Loud House live action film could be on. I have no idea. No, I don't think VeggieTales should be PG. Favorite SpongeBob episode? Chocolate with nuts. Can you do a Dave the Barbarian impression? I really want to. Maybe Danny Cooksey can help me out with that. But I can do Malsquando. Not like any of you guys know who that is, but he is one of the main villains in the show. Oh, with a mighty, powerful sword. Do you mind if I have that? Oh, quickly, come on into my evil lair.
Evil lair?
Oh, did I say evil lair? I meant not that. Regardless, bring him in at once. What's your thoughts on recast podcast run by Pie Guy Rules? I miss Pie Guy's old stuff, but you know, I think whatever he wants to do, and I think it's pretty good. Pie Guy is just mostly enjoyable because of his personality. I mean, I can't really say he's my favorite because of that now. Still, TV Trash is my favorite. Let's see. Yeah, Bill is just great. Oh, hang on. Be right back. Keep typing stuff in the chat. All right, I am back. Let's see what we got now. Playboy movie. Yes, we need one. Let's see. Some talk about the movie. Is Isabel cute to you? Who's Isabel? And someone up there asked me if I have a crush on any cartoon characters. Nah. I guard my affections super carefully. In fact, I've only ever had a couple crushes in my entire life. One of them did not turn out so well. If you want me to tell that story, I will, but only if I get popular demand. I've ever played the VeggieTales video games. Long time ago, Alfonso had the Bad Apple game, and we both played it. Drew Bell, you saying I'm your favorite? Because if so, that'd be awesome. Thank you. But if not, then I shall hide in shame. Animal Crossing. I mean, yeah, she's kind of horrible. I guess. How about the Sonic movie? I don't know, honestly. Like, I know so much yet so little about it. If that kind of makes sense. Like, a lot of the choices they seem to make are weird, but I think they can work. There's them saying, no, oh great, it's starting to come back out. It's like vomit, you just can't hold it in. But I actually kind of want an accent, but like I want to kind of fight it off at the same time to see if I can still hold on to my old self. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, what was I saying? How come there's no VeggieTales video game on PS1? I don't know. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, so Alfonso and I would take turns playing the Bad Apple game. Ooh, I'm way behind. Okay, tell the story, tell the story. Oh boy, people are saying tell the story. All right, if I get 10 people to say tell the story, then I'll tell it. All right, so I got 1, 2, 2. All right, did I ever watch What's in the Bible? Yeah, that was all right, I guess. I mean, anything Phil Fisher really does can't be that wrong. Yay, thank you. I'm your favorite. All right, so I got 4. I got 4 now. So let's see. We're almost halfway there. 5. We got 5. Okay, so we're at 5 now, halfway through. 6. Oh, great. There's 6. We're getting close. Boy, these arm things sure are durable, huh? Okay. Someone make 10 alt accounts. Oh, crap. 8. All right, so I got 8 yeses and 1 no. No, I count 8 because someone did it twice. Like I said, just have a head that's always screaming. It'll always help. And here's rock that looks like a face. Rock. The rock. That looks like a face. Is it a face? No, it's a rock that looks like a face. Does it look like a rock? No. Look, for the 5th time. It's not actually. No. So let's see. I was actually cast as Grunkle Stan in the Gravity Falls comic reading series, and we recorded for the first episode, but it never came out. That would have been really nice, because I pride myself on my Stan impression. I couldn't do Bill back then, though. That was kind of fun. So let's see. We're at 8. I just need 2 more people, then I can start telling it.
That's a really important thing. There's also, well, there's another story I don't really feel like telling. It's not really not a crush, but it's an unfortunate date. And that didn't go well. That's not this story, though. It's something else. All right, 9 out of 10. We're 9 out of 10 here, folks. Boy, this voice box sure is durable, huh?
Well, I mean, up until then, I could tell you the story about that time that the Pope ate all the paper cups. We all know about that story, right? Tell Confessa Bear? Why does that sound so dang familiar? All right, so now we're at 9. We need one more. Sing the song. All right, I'll sing it Shatner style. God is bigger than the boogeyman. He's bigger than Godzilla or the monster on TV. Oh, God is bigger than the boogeyman, and he's watching out for you and me. He's watching out for you and me. John Hughes' story I mentioned in a video. What video was that one again? Please remind me on that, because I would love to answer that question, but I just don't remember. Yeah, we need one more. Come on. Think about all those offers. Come on, Seymour. Don't be a. What was that again? Oh, yeah. Come on, Seymour. Don't be a putz. Cause me and your lavish are the rival king tuts. Show a little initiative, boy. Look at those guts. You're gonna get it. That's a little hint to tell you who's gonna be playing Audrey too. Have I heard of Mr. Coat? Yeah, I don't really like him. All right, have fun, David Alvarez. Yeah, if only we could have just gotten the one more. Actually, wait, Vanilla Rubber 2001, is that your vote to say yes? Because I don't think you voted. Oh, well, okay then. All righty, here. Time to tell the story then. So, David Alvarez, if you could hold on for just like 5 minutes. What I'm about to tell you is some kind of personal information. I mostly tell you this because it's kind of important that you guys I kind of understand this, because everything happens in life for a reason. The good, the bad, it all happens to help make not just nope, I didn't swear. I've never sworn before. I don't know what word you think I said. I didn't swear. But things just what word did you even think I said, Drew Bell? But things that happen in life for a reason, and the good and the bad, it just makes us stronger people. Whether bad things happen in life, it can help us get stronger, or you can help teach other people to learn the same lesson. Believe me, this has helped come in handy after I caught some signs on some other thing. So let me tell you the story. Yeah, crap is not a swear word. No. Everyone in Texas says that all the time. That's not a swear. Maybe in like hippie dippy states like Oregon or Vermont. Anyways, back to the story. You tease. What? What word is that? What? Putz isn't a swear word. Yeah, putz isn't a swear word. That means like a fool. Anyways, no, putz isn't a swear. No. Anyways, time for the real story. So, I go here to college in Arizona. I have some family over here and stuff, but other than that, I didn't really know anybody, of course. So coming to college, it was a bit of a unique experience. I met my roommate, of course, Matt. He's just a terrific guy. Still is. I miss him. I mean, I like the roommate I got now, Andrew. You guys have met him just a little bit. So he kind of likes to come into the room unannounced. But coming to college, obviously, I don't know if any of you guys can relate, because I don't think any of you guys are in college yet. when you don't know people, you just kind of like you either really want to hang around just the people you know, or you want to get out there as soon as you can and meet some new people. And I was definitely in the latter. Yeah, because like Matt's great and all, but he had his girlfriend there, later fiance. But so I knew I also had to make some new friends. So the first Thursday we were there was this social. Oh, Ray Liotta. Are you the same Ray Liotta that was working with Barbara Streisand a while ago? And I think it was Yentl. Uh, so we were going out to this social. It was this new student freshman out of state social. So obviously requirements were you needed to be a freshman, you needed to be out of state, and you just needed to want to meet new people. They had this board where you could put down a pin so you can tell where you were coming from and all. Boy, there's a lot of California people here, as to be expected. Also, a lot of Colorado. I was like one of the very few Texans, as it turns out, and I've met one of my theater friends there. So I was meeting some people, and I played a few game of darts, giant Jenga. Things are going pretty good, and keeping my mind open to what kind of people I meet. Yeah, you know what I mean. So towards the very end, there was this certain lady they came across. Yeah, you can tell where this is going, sort of. Uh, and we started talking a bit, and, just started talking about what brought us to GCU, why we liked it here, and all that kind of stuff. Because, yeah, that's where I go. I go to GCU, so what? And we just started talking about our life goals and stuff. I'm trying to think of what part to talk about now. All right, so like we were starting to talk, and then I started talking about like my deep-seated faith and God, and like how I wanted to do stuff for Him. And I'm trying to get like piece this all together because there's like so much, but I don't want to give away too much. Um, so then like we just started talking all night together. Ooh, hey, Billy, if you're here, maybe we can meet up. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Anyways, we started talking a bit, and we ended up meeting together with her sisters, and we were just kind of goofing around. And one of them quoted SpongeBob, so then knowing what I had to do, I started doing my impression stuff, and that just killed them. They were on the floor, like laughing, or actually it was the ground, I guess, because it was outside on the track. And she and I started talking quite a bit, and then they invited me to go to a volleyball game the next day because we had the start of our volleyball season. And I went. We started talking more, and I noticed something. Her sisters were asking a lot of questions about me with that girl. Let's just call her Janine. That's not even close to her name. Let's call her Janine. So Janine and her sisters were asking me like a ton of questions because they said that's how they like to get to know new people. I thought nothing of it at first because these people are from who knows where, so they probably have different customs than me. Little did I know, 2 nights later, that it turns out different things were planned, but one thing at a time. So over a while, I actually just kind of started getting a small thing for her, as some people often do. And I was talking to Matt saying, what should I do? I don't know. I've never really done anything like this before, except for that one that I don't think counts. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at the How Avenue Q Saved Me video. So then that night, I asked Matt, I was thinking, okay, what do I do? What do I do? And then the next day, she and I were walking around the track just talking by ourselves. First time I think we were ever like alone. I mean, we were always like kind of off in our own group anyways when we were hanging out with the sisters and their two friends from back home. We just kind of split off on our own. And so then I think we were kind of doing that thing where we were like super hinting at each other how we felt, but like neither of us could get it like at all. Kind of how you'd see in like a sitcom. And sure enough, we ended up just saying, hey, I like you too. Let's give it a shot. Sure enough, we gave it a shot, and it started off pretty good, gotta say. But, not everything good can last forever. And it didn't last long. Well, okay, it did, but like it's complicated. And you know that's never a good thing to describe with relationships. So pretty quickly things were going like really well, I gotta say. Like right off the bat, we were talking a lot, texting a lot, going on nightly walks together, which was always fantastic. But like over time, I kind of felt some distance happening. Like she was just kind of starting to distance, and I don't know why. So I asked her, "Hey, is everything okay? Is everything okay? Like, be honest. Like, I'm feeling a little distance here. Is everything all right?" She's like, "No, no, everything's just fine." I ask her sisters, "Hey, she's been acting a little strange. Is everything okay?" They say yes. Then after I ask that, she's like, "Oh, by the way, my parents are coming to visit campus. Why don't you meet them?" I'm like, "Oh, awesome." They were in town for 4 days. I didn't get to talk to them until the last day because apparently they had no interest in meeting me for whatever reason. Then, when I finally did meet them, they said maybe, what, 2 sentences to me? We were like at dinner and they didn't even talk to me once. They were just talking to the sisters and the girl. Sure. Then I hear back later and I asked, like, "Oh, what'd they think?" They're like, "Oh, no, they didn't say anything." And of course, I knew that was a flat lie. And yeah, it just kind of felt distant and all that. And, like, I kept starting to feel like I was getting manipulated. And wouldn't you know it, I was. Because here's something about my family. Like a lot of Southern families, we stick together. You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. So when my aunt, who lives over in Santan Valley over here, is about an hour away, she'd met this Janine, as it were, and she started noticing some stuff. She actually pulled her aside one time and like started chewing her out, like, "What the heck is going on? What are you doing? What's up?" And she got a lot of info, and not good. This was right after like Christmas and stuff. So I found out that Larry, let's start with the small stuff here. The parents did not like me because for whatever reason they just didn't. I guess they just made up that decision, even though, like I said, they didn't even try to talk to me. I tried to talk to them, but they just like ignored me. The sisters also didn't like me because I had a different major than Janine did. Can you guys tell me in the chat if that makes any sense, why you shouldn't date someone if you don't have the same major as them? And the thing is, we'd been hanging out for months. This is like month 6, I think. So I didn't get that. And then the worst one I found out was she had gotten together with her old boyfriend over Christmas. I didn't care for that. After all, I just got 2-timed. I didn't appreciate that. So, yeah, ended that. And then my aunt was like, "Oh, out of respect, I also found out a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, turns out half the things she said to me were just flat out lies. And also, she was starting to like, so I would be honest with her and tell her everything, no matter what. And she would just flat out like not tell me something. Well, she'd like hint at him, say, "Oh, I did something terrible to end my last relationship, but I'm not going to tell you what." Even though we agreed on a 100% honesty policy, she never held up to that. So it got to the point where when I was like hearing back out the stuff that my aunt was saying, I was wondering if her real name was actually what I thought it was. Now, it's not Janine, let me tell you that. But you get what I'm saying, right? Just so full of deceit. It's like I didn't even really know her that whole 6 months. Then we met up at the very end of the year because I told her I wanted to bury Hatchet, and I did. I wanted to. But that's not how it went down. No. I'm not really that proud of this, except I am, but I scolded her hardcore for like 20 minutes. And then she kept like trying to compliment me and ease me down by saying like, "Oh, you," because she knows that I like Trump's speaking style of how he's rough and aggressive. And she's like, "Oh, you kind of remind me of him." I'm like, "Yeah, cool. I'm also not done. Here we go." In fact, I even used some of his lines. Like when she said that misleading me was a mistake, I said, that's not a mistake. That's a clear, conscious choice. Yeah, she learned her lesson there, and we never saw each other again, but that's just the way things go. But, you know, that's life, you know? Not every single one you find is going to be that one. It sometimes takes a little while to find out. And, you know, now that I've been through that, I can kind of see a lot of the signs of manipulation and overall falsehood, which that has definitely come in handy with that one unfortunate outing, like I said. The thing about this is just not everyone's going to be fully honest with you. And if you start seeing a lot of those signs early on, you just got to go. It doesn't matter what you think going to happen to them. You just need to be selfish sometimes, you know? I mean, their feelings are important, but yours are too. You can't let yourself just struggle, you know? So that's what I'm hoping this story can teach some of you guys, is to just kind of pay really close attention to what people are doing. So, what do you guys think of that? Uh, yeah, thank you. Good story. Yeah, yeah, it is kind of sad. And the thing is, like, oh, thanks, Bonsai Boy. Like, yeah, I'm good now. Like, cause the thing is, yeah, it hurt a lot, but you know, some good got out of it. Because if I was to stay on board with that, think of how miserable I would be right now. Because I knew all these signs were coming, but I constantly was in denial, saying, no, she would never do that. No one would do that. Or at least this can't happen to me. That's that kind of whole thing where it's like, cancer isn't real. That happens to other people. It's like one of those things. When you get down to it, you know, you just got to be careful. But like I said, if I was attached to that, I'd be miserable right now, still in denial, saying everything is okay. And I am just happy and fine and all this. Even though this person is clearly lying. But you know, there's the right person out there. Just gotta find her someday, you know? It's okay. It takes time, you know? You know something is good if you think it's worth waiting for. And that's what I think too. Swing and a miss with that one, but every single experience you got is a learning experience. You know, even that day where both of us were pretty miserable, I had some good friends, you know. Alfonso called me that night and talked to me for like a good like 45 minutes, hour to make sure I was okay. Gave me a lot of verses to read, talked me through it like the mostly brother he is. Matt was gonna go on a date with his girlfriend, but when he heard what happened, he's like, hey, calls her up, hey, I gotta postpone this tomorrow. Trevor needs me right now. And he just called the whole thing off and just spent the day with me, you know. And we didn't do much. We just kind of went out to our favorite hangout spots, but you know, just the fact that he would do that for me just kind of meant the world to me, you know. So those good friends that you always want to keep around you in those times. And I'm hoping you guys have some of those people too. Well, that's enough depression for one day, right? Let's see. Yeah. Well, Lever, I'd be very, very mad too if someone manipulated one of you guys like that. I don't want you guys going through that. Hey, Smash Bro, you may not have real life friends, but we all like you, right? Oh, thanks, Bonsai Boy. Oh, thanks, Mick. I'm right there with you too. Or you're right there with me. You know what I'm trying to say. What am I saying? Oh yeah, but like the Avenue Q one too, where that one was like emotionally manipulative. Just none of that ever pans out for me. Like I've had two quote unquote relationships. I only count one. Went on a date with one. They only just get worse. But hey, that's gonna make a funny story for when I find the right one, right? Yeah, good to see you're okay, Smash Bro. Yeah, we've all got that one that tries to manipulate us, don't we? Seems like a lot of you guys are seeming to relate to that a little bit, which deeply saddens me. Any funny stories in theater? Oh boy, yeah. So I told about the time when I split my pants in Willy Wonka. There was that. Uh, that's a very good quote, Drew Bell. Very good quote. Oh, there was a. Oh, I know there was a couple from Footloose. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, Footloose. Footloose is another sad story, but I don't want to get into. Unless you guys, again, if you guys demanded, then I'll tell that one. But until you guys start demanding that, I'll say 8 this time. Then I'll start. Then I'll tell that one. But for now, funny stories. Let's see. Oh, I know I've got some. Footloose was sure as heck full of them. Oh yeah. So Footloose. Um, for whatever reason, there was this group of like 3 or 4 of us. Like we just like decided to be stupid and take a copy of the script and rewrite it and like over exaggerate everything. We called it Feet Lease. We just made it like the dumbest thing ever. And it was just we finished it and it was amazing. It was great. There was one night where we go out to a diner at the opening of every show. Me and 6 girls. It's not one of those stories. Don't worry. We stayed there up until it was 24 hours, but we stayed there till like 1:30, way after everyone was already gone, talking about what we would do if we ran the studio. And then it just ended up turning into me running it because apparently there's a whole grassroots movement ever since last summer to get me to direct a show there, which I would love to do. Oh, thanks, Squeam Pest. I don't think that's how I'm pronouncing it, but thank you. Please tell me how to actually pronounce it, though. But yeah, thank you very much for those hearty congratulations. So let's see, more stories. I've said a lot about Avenue Q, though. Oh, well, this is a fun one. So in Mary Poppins, when we were striking the set, that means taking it down, someone wasn't really being careful and ended up unscrewing the board he was standing on, and he ended up falling through the floor. He was okay, but it was still nuts. No, we're not going to do a Loud House Line Reloaded. He was okay, but that's Steven. He's always getting himself into crazy situations. It'll all even. Oh, here's one. So, my school, GCU, does not at all tolerate drugs and alcohol. No. You know how a lot of schools say that, oh, if you come back drunk or high, you're kicked out, but they're always really lenient. No, this school is not. They mean it. They absolutely mean it. And I was in a production. One of our actresses had a good idea. Come back to campus drunk or high. I don't know which one. I hear conflicting stories. And this was during Tech Week, so we needed to recast that role immediately because we were going on in like a couple days. And luckily, it was a double cast show, so we were fine. But then my sister, my little sister, ended up being older than me. That's always fun. But get a load of this. So she lives in California. And she said to her parents, hey, I have 24 hours to leave the school. Can you guys pick me up? And then the parents said, like, oh, well, that sucks. Have fun getting back. Yeah, they didn't spring for an Uber. They didn't spring for a car. They did a train, plane. No, she has to get back herself. I know she ended up getting back, but I don't know how. Do I plan on reading the script for Feet Lease? You know, that's not a bad idea. I should do that sometime. I don't have it right now. I think it's back home right now. If I would do it, would it be called a big home? I don't know. I'm not doing it. Recasting during Tech Week. Wow. Like I said, luckily it was a double cast show. So like we were, if it wasn't for that, I don't know if we could have gone on. Although Alfonso was in a production of Hunchback of Notre Dame where they replaced Frollo at the last minute, which is, yeah, I think a lot of you guys know that's a pretty big part and all. Yeah, but we all have those ones. Felix, actually, we are thinking of doing a Footloose VeggieTales. We're trying to find the right lesson for it though, because we never do a show until we find the right lesson. But like some of the ones that we're thinking of doing is, of course, Little House of Wonders. That one's coming up. Shishbone the Great Divide. Halfback of Notre Dame. At some point, we want to do a Tarzan and Beauty and the Beast remake. We want to do Footloose. We want to do one more Cute Kurama, and we got a really good idea for that one. Definitely Tower to Heaven, because that thing's been in production forever. I don't know what's going to happen with McBob. I don't know. Like, whenever Alfonso's done, whenever he has time, he can definitely rewrite it. How can we do it with all the drinking, smoking, kissing? Easy. The same way that they've done all the Bible stuff without the violence, gore, sex, alcohol, stuff like that. Same way they did David and Bathsheba. And the same way we did Futurama, too. Yeah, and there's an Inspector Gadget one that Matt gave us, which is going to be in tandem with Scooby-Doo or Popeye. We're trying to find which one we can work with best. Because the thing is, we've test written a Scooby-Doo one before, but the problem is there's already so many Scooby-Doo parodies and poking fun stuff out there that, you know, it kind of gets hard. I know there's a lot of stuff for like Popeye too, but the thing is with Scooby-Doo, it's so formulaic that you can't really branch off into anything. At least with Popeye, it's like one of those characters like Felix the Cat or Mighty Mouse, where you can just kind of do whatever the heck you want with them. Like cast Robin Williams. You can do that with him. Yeah, I don't know about the Scooby one. I think it's more likely going to be like Popeye, Larry is Popeye, Petunia is Olive Oil, Nezra is Bluto, Lunt is Wimpy, stuff like that. Maybe Pa Grape is Giesel. I don't know. Yeah, looks like some of you guys like Billy Willie over there agreeing with me that Popeye would be the best bet. Yeah, Popeye would probably be a good one to choose, I'd say. Although we can't have him eat spinach, you know, that'd be a little. Actually, Mac, you just guessed it. His name actually is Popeye. Popeye the Longshore Man. Yes, I do like Cuphead. We already did Larry Boy and Live and Reloaded. We did it twice. No, we're not doing VeggieTales, Watch Shape Tales now. Let's see. I have a list of some other ones we wanted to do. We wanted to do Coraline. We're still trying to find a way to work around some of the stuff, you know. Let's see. I'm scrolling through the list because we have a bunch crossed up. Oh, we wanted to do the Never-Ending Story. We've been wanting to do that one for the longest time. I don't know what AQ is. We were also considering Narnia, but then we realized that's kind of already like Christian based. Oh yeah, we do want to do another Addams Family, but we don't know when we're gonna get around to that, if ever. Oliver the Boy Who Wanted More, want to do that absolutely because I love the story of Oliver Twist. So doing that would be kind of a fun interpretation. I'm kind of surprised VeggieTales hasn't done that already. By the way, Bill, Mike, I know you guys are writing the new episodes, but if you guys need a writer, I'll work for like minimum wage. if any of you guys could like, I don't know, get me an in or something, I doubt that'd be possible. But like, hey, I'd awesome. That'd be awesome, right? Well, Minnesota Cuke, that'd be good. Yeah, we try to do Avenue Q. Like, okay, Parkway V, we keep like going, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. We can't decide. Well, it is called Caroline, but it's got different lesson. We're trying to. Well, I can't quite say. Would I be available as voice actor only? I would do whatever they want me to do. Right? Uh, voice act, whatever they need. I'd work for like dirt, like the least they would legally be allowed to pay me. I would work for free, but that's illegal. Uh, yes, I would see a big screen version of Avenue Q. I don't think they should make one because it's just kind of, I don't know. I think it's like better on stage. But I would see it. They've been talking about making that for a while, but to be fair, they'd also been talking about making a Drowsy Chaperone movie for the longest time, and that hasn't come out at all. Of course, VeggieTales Abridged, we're adding a couple episodes of the lineup, making it go on a little longer. I'm just having so much fun doing it. Like, there was a little brief period where it kind of got frustrating to make, and it wasn't really fun anymore. But I think, I kind of refound the fun, you know? Yeah, raunchy puppet movies don't work out at all. I mean, did you guys see Happy Time Murders? No, of course you didn't. No one saw it. Now, that was one, it was like Sausage Party, where I was like, do I want to see it? And then after I read about it, I'm like, okay, no, I'm glad I didn't see it. Oh, I heard Sausage Party just like scars you. Who should play the man in chair in the Dresden Shepherd movie? Funny enough, that's like one of the only roles I've cast. John Lovitz. John Lovitz would be the perfect pick for the man in chair. He already sounds like the guy who's on the soundtrack. So I think that would just be fantastic. You got to put Gilbert Gottfried in there somewhere. Maybe it's like Feldzig. Definitely not as Robert. That I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear Gilbert Gottfried go cold feet, cold feet. Brother, you got cold feet. No one wants to hear that. Wow, someone likes Sausage Party. So, all right. So here's another little tangent thing. At my high school, there was this young Korean boy named Juhan, just like the sweetest, most innocent person ever. Like always smiling, always happy, never hated anybody. I don't think he ever like did anything evil. I don't think he had an evil thought. And like I heard he went to see Sausage Party. I'm like, oh, what'd you think? He's like, it hurt me inside in so many ways that I could not eat for the rest of the day. It was something like that. And I was like, oh, buddy, no. When I see a stop motion version of Little Shop of Horrors, no, leave it as is. The one with Rick Moranis in it was perfect. We don't need another one. Which you keep hearing they're going to remake it. Then again, they always said they were going to remake Drop Dead Fred, and that never came out. Whatever happened to that? Like, I'm going to look that up real quick. Drop Dead Fred remake. Whatever happened to that? Oh, it's stuck in production problems. That's fun. Oh, okay. So it doesn't look like it'll be getting off the ground because Rick Mayall died recently. The guy starting it. Oh, that's always great. Oh, they're going to remake Friday the 13th again, of course, because nobody has any ideas. They're going to remake Akira, of course, because nothing is sacred. The Never Ending Story, again, nothing is sacred. Just so what the old one's perfect. American Psycho, yeah, no. Just as long as they're not remaking Psycho again, like the actual Psycho. Oh, yeah, there's that about Drop Dead Fred. No, I'm not. I don't, guys. I don't take suggestions for Live and Reloaded. Sorry, we have enough ideas already. But thanks for the interest, though. It's just we don't take ones. Just got so many ideas already, you know. What the heck is going on across the hall? One of the guys across the hall, Eddie, because he's the only one that's here. I think Eddie's like having some kind of nervous breakdown or something because I just hear high pitched laughing. He's probably playing Fortnite again. That Eddie and his Fortnite. And no one else here is named Eddie, so I can't say it's Ed, and Eddie. It'd be okay. So I guess how would this be? Crap! I just forgot one of their names. Well, that's not okay. I've been rooming with them for like the year. How do I not know? Okay. Yes, it'd be Andrew, Isaac, and Eddie. That's not. No, that wouldn't make for a good show or reference. Fortnite is evil. Oh yeah, Mad Marvis Broccoli. Yeah. I'm not going to cancel Live and Reloaded. It is going to come out on a very, very much more infrequent basis, though, because, as fun as it is doing, we got to focus on other things like, light and dark. Wink. Let's see. Yeah, because I think you remember I said I would have loved to see a Lorax Dr. Seuss stop motion. Let's see. I don't really know, but I would just like to see more stop motion movies in general, honestly. Who's going to go see Missing Link? I am. I'm absolutely going to see it. I'm not going to let another Leica movie bomb. Oh, glad you're liking the concept of light and dark. We're still chugging along with that. I told you, Ray Liotta, we're not taking ideas for Live and Reloaded. Again, thank you. What advice would you give to someone trying to write a script? You got to stay focused on your goals, especially with writing and writing the hardest parts, the beginning and the ending. You got to make sure you don't get distracted and always keep your story to consistent flow. Never be afraid to double, triple, even quadruple check your work. Make sure it kind of flows cohesively. It's not as easy as everyone says, but it's also not as hard as everyone says, if that makes sense. Also, speaking of light and dark, we have one more role on offer. If any of you guys are interested, if you're interested, comment below with inquiries because I was trying to do both, but the voices sound way too similar, and you can kind of tell it's just me. So I really need someone to do it. If you're interested, let me know. It's the voice of one of the main characters, George. He's got this horrible, horrible uncle guy, and I'm trying to find a voice for him. So if any, like I said, any guys interested, just let me know, and I'll tell you what you guys need. Okay, Vanilla Rabbit Lover 2001. This is the last time I'm going to say it. We don't take suggestions for Live and Reloaded. Guys, am I like deaf? Am I like mute or something? Like, are you guys just not understanding me? I had to say this like 4 times. I mean, I really appreciate the fan interest. I really do. But come on, guys. Don't worry, Lever. It will come out. Until then, you're just going to have to make do with that awesome, what do I call it? Awesome teaser. That's what I'm trying to say. I can English.
Yeah, you're all forgiven, Vanilla Rabbit Lover 2001. Boy, what's wrong with me? I'm like having a rubber mouth tonight. Bouncing up, going on blah 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 blah. The Voltron can't be complete. Can't be incomplete. Indeed, we are united. No, rubber mouth. I guess might have been part of that rubber mouth thing and not being pronouncing it correctly. Film property would warrant a remake treatment best. I would say Addams Family, but they're already doing that. Oh, this is killing me too, because I know that there was a remake I really wanted, because I normally hate remakes, but there's one I really wanted now, I can't come to mind. Yeah, Vanilla Rabbit Lover 2001, it's okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. No, it's okay, Mac. That wasn't your fault. Hey, you already suggested that way back when you were taking suggestions. Oh, no, no more Leo, no arms. No. Funny thing is, like, I don't know. Leo Norms isn't like my least favorite series I've done, but it's certainly the easiest to make fun of. Let me tell you, the ones I put on private are way worse. What I'm thinking of doing, maybe like. Sorry, I was answering this message. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, Spencer. I kind of want to get back in touch with him and like watch your old stuff and like for one see if he even remembers it and like two see what how you know what, hang on a minute, can someone tell me how I can live stream footage, like if I can live stream video capture, how do I do that here? Because if someone can successfully tell me, I promise I will make a live stream where I react to my old garbage videos. I hereby promise you that if one of you can tell me how to do it. I await your replies. It's a big one and a beauty, the best we can afford. Boy, this cut must have been worse than I thought. Sorry, I was working yesterday. I tripped and I got this massive burn. Have I considered renaming my channel? Nope. Screen capture, yeah. Like, how do I do a screen capture while doing live stream? That's what I'm trying to find out. Or should I on Google? Screen capture. You guys keep talking. Let me check and see what I can do. Let's see what I can do. Yeah. Where did the animated series productions come from? I don't know what you're talking about. So, been in a live stream. Yeah. All right, you guys keep talking. Let me see what I can do. Well, to. Alrighty, so let's see. I found some good stuff. You're seeing Cuphead song Larry's voice. Nope. Leo Norm's gonna destroy us all. This channel. Oh, okay, it was a joke. Live stream your computer screen, YouTube tutorial. Okay, so wow. Okay, we found a way.
Oh, there is a way. What do you say, guys? How does this sound? Does it sound like something you guys will want to see? Me watching my old stuff? Yep, that's exactly what it is. Trevor and Spencer. Funny enough, Spencer's only been in like a few things. He's actually like bulked up now and like in sports management. Yeah, let's take a look at how that old garbage went. I'm not proud of it. You know, it's times like this when I wish Google Chrome would work better for me, you know, but hey. Who's my new account profile picture? That is the hiring master for the Mongol hordes in Day the Barbarian. He's not in it much, but he sure is funny. Gotta tell you though, best one-shot character, Bob the Invader. No, not because he's like Bob the Tomato, just because he's like the doofiest thing ever and he gets like no focus. But he's just kind of, he can't even say the word "why" correctly. It's just, it's my wacky neighbor, Bob the Invader. Say, Bob the Invader, why do I bring 2 pairs of pants to the golf course? It was just some fun like that, you know. Where did it go? I just had something here. I had something that you guys probably would have liked. Ooh, I found out how to do this. Huh. Would you guys rather see it in a live stream or would you rather see it in an actual video? Which one would you want? Because I'm all ears now. Have I ever considered doing a VeggieTales and Birds spin-off series? Nope. No, I probably won't. My Little Pony's ending in 2019? It sure is. Have you seen the Goldbergs on ABC? Have I? I think that should kind of tell you what I feel about it, is I don't even remember if I've seen it. Okay, so live stream. Yeah, I'll probably do that sometime. Probably not this week, but I gotta do it, you know? Because I think it'd be funny, you know? I was gonna say something else, but like, now it just completely slipped from my mind. So let's take a look before we go and see what old stuff I'll be looking at. Oh gosh, I don't think I've looked at the back catalog for years. Oh gosh, oh gosh, no. Let's see. I can't just look. I can't search for oldest first. Oh. Oh, I'm not looking at the hidden vids. No, those are staying hidden. Those are never, ever, eh, eh, ever being uncovered again. Wow. Boy, Alfonso's surgery update. I remember that one, man, when he broke his leg. Geez, that was like 2 years ago, and I'm already on page 10. Ah, joke's on you. I never had the GOD part in there. Wow. Oh yeah, Black Grave and Watch Dorby is one of my better videos, I'd say. Charlie and the Grand Reunion. Yep. Love that one still. Uncle, wow, I forgot about that Uncle Buck show. That didn't last long. Come on, Google Chrome, go faster. Try to make a list of whatever this garbage is. Hey, it's my videos. I can call them garbage. 19. Okay, here we go. Leo Norms Can't Fly. The worst video ever. The Quarrel Brothers charity jerk. Yeah, villains. Oh no, villains license. No. Heathcliff 2. Heathcliff 3. Leo Norms can't play basketball. Heathcliff 4. Magic Tree. Must resist urge to kill. Must resist urge. Divorce in a drink paint. Oh no, Sponge Illustrated Man. No. Oh, my old reviews. No. No. Luster me. No. No. Heathcliff 5. No. Quarrel Brothers. No. Rookford. Heathcliff 6. Unexpected Stairs. Wow. What was up with that haircut? Boy, Alfonso looked young back then. Quarrel Brothers 4. More terrible reviews. A joke I stole from Bible Man. World's Worst Country Singer. Okay, actually, these ones, like Mr. Guppy's Birthday Party and How to Make Friends Starring Mr. Mean, they're not great, but, like, I don't know. They're not the worst thing ever, man. They made bigger atrocities towards humanity. This is bad. Oh no. Oh no. Crazy Doctor Story, remember that one? Oh no! TS Cartoon Planet, no! More of my reviews. Oh, I hate them all. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, no, there's my every episode of Dave the Barbarian reviewed. Good concept, but I wish I didn't hate Pie Guy Rules so much. Reading a Law and Order fairy tale unit. Oh, I forgot about half of these things. What was wrong with me? Hey, Hoffman, future governor of Wisconsin. I'm looking through my old videos and I'm cringing my head off. No. Oh, the first wish this week. I remember that. Oh, they're thanking Geo Craftsman for those questionable thumbnails. Oh no. The first few episodes of VeggieTales Abridged. Oh no! Oh, my horrible top 10 VeggieTales episodes list. And my equally horrible top 5 silly songs list. And the third food special, that one was okay. Well, I wasn't like trying to copy him. I was like, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I just kind of thought all reviews were like how the Nostalgia Critic did it, so I just kind of did that. Oh, hey, this is the first video on my channel I'm actually like 100% proud of, aside from those Mr. Men videos. Eddie Woodley, I'm proud of that one. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Okay, Egomaniac, that one. That's a good one. Not that one. Animation Cell Collection, that one's good. Dave the Barbarian Monopoly, Mr. Ogne's The Last Fulfillment. Okay, now we're starting to get into some good stuff here. Not the Endosilineus review, nope. Alfonso Throws Out, that's still one of my favorites. So here it gets to the point where it's like the Live and Reloaded stuff is actually good. But and then like this is the transition part, I think. The last times where I did my horrible in-person live action reviews, that was my transition clearly right there. Oh, don't worry, Drew Bell Pictures. That's not the only thing wrong with that horrible top 5 worst episodes list. That thing is just terrible. I really, really hated that. No, what am I saying? Hated. I hate it. I hate that video. Brothers Grunt video, the remake of the Brothers Grunt. I wish I executed it a bit better, but I like, oh. Yeah, the God Wants Me to Forgive Them review. That was bad. Yeah, there's good ones here. Jonathan Krause is an excellent Canadian adventure. I love that one. Paul Graves, DirecTV Info. That one that was fun. The coincidence video, that one was just funny. Because when you hook up Bomb 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 Being Bomb up to the Augustus Gloop song from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it just syncs so well. It's weird. VeggieTales Monopoly fan made. Proud of that one. The Oddball. Okay, is there any I'm like not proud of in here? Yeah, no, we gotten out of that era. Okay. All right. So yeah. Now you've seen the worst of what I have to offer. Top 10 worst TS Productions videos. Number 1, all the old ones. Let's see. Yeah, Hofflin, you wanted to do videos, and then you realized they were cringy, so you didn't upload them. But that's yeah. Oh my gosh, I just now noticed this. Some dude arts is now some Super Wonder Who arts. Oh. I love it. And Mac, I would have someone join me, but I think this might be like without Spencer. I think this just might be better with just me. Oh gosh. You know what? Against my better judgment, for the final thing I'm gonna do, you guys won't get to see this, but I'll one that I'm not gonna be putting in the video. Here we go. Ow. All right, which one are we throwing in? Let's watch Who Canceled Leo. No, I'll save that one for the video. For the live stream. You know what I'm trying to say. Let's try Sponge Illustrated Man. What is up with Alfonso's hair in this? Funny enough, he still kind of sounds the same, though. But his voice is so high. Oh, what was up with my hair? Ah. What are we doing? What are we doing? No! What was up with our hair back then? Mine was too long and straight. It's too short. His voice is so high. Oh. What? Do I have braces in this video? I can't tell. And it just cuts off. Okay. Okay. All right. That was awful. It was an awful waffle. What? What? I kind of want to hear. That's how he sounded back then. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so like at first he sounded the same, but wow. Yeah, that is exactly. Dear Trevor, this is you for the future. You're gonna regret all of your choices. That is 100%. Oh my gosh. Oh. Actually, yes, Sparky the dog. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna post on this. I'm gonna post. This is actually a pretty spot on impression. This made me laugh. This is the worst
video ever. What idiot made this? There we go. It is 11 where I'm at right now. Yes, you are the reborn Super Wonder. All hail. Alfonso's going through an emo phase. Actually, no. He was. If any of you guys seen that show, The Middle, he looks like the kid Brick. Like he's just got like no hair. He's got a really high voice. So that I forgot what he sounded like when before he went through puberty. You can tell it's still him though. But oh my gosh, I'm just kind of taken aback. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. What is it? What? Actually, some Super Wonder Who Arts, your whole demand to get Mech to worship you reminded me of something. I think I mentioned this before, but if any of you guys have seen the interview of Living Too Much Iowa that Major Stump Extra had, he got all mad and indignant when Major Stump said he didn't worship and pray to Luke at night. And he only got him to back off, and he's like, fine, I'll pray to you, whatever, jeez. Something like that is... something, I'm glad he's gone, you know. All right, I'll watch one more of my old pieces of trash. Then let's call it a night. I'll watch one more that I'm not gonna put into this. You know, it's just like, who was I back then? I was just like this weird teen, barely living in Washington State. Obama was president, like nothing was right. Nothing. Ah, man. Yeah, I just remember. Good night, Vanilla Rabbit Lover 2001. Okay, let's see. Teen who was experimenting. Yeah. Oh no, we will never have Beto. No. Yes, the Iowa fellow is a failure as the reborn Super Wonder. Okay, some dude arts, please like make a second channel where it's just like you like being your Super Wonder self. Like I will watch all of your videos. I mean, I already watch all your videos, but like I will like start a cult or something if you can make like a second channel just devoted to you like doing just these delusions of grandeur. Please do. I'll love it till like the day I die. So what one will it be? Rad Excellent Canadian Adventure. I like that one, so I'm not going to take that one. Have you ever wanted to interview Animet? Nope. And why don't I like Mr. Coat? Nah, I just don't really like his style. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? Page 17. Oh, gosh. No. Oh, no. Let's watch my theme song. I don't even remember this. Apparently I have a theme song, and it looks like it's just collections of random things set to Sundew Shine from Rockadoodle. Hey, there's me on my beanbag. There's Spencer in a tree. Me with a terrible haircut that looks like a bowl haircut. Me in my rip-off phase. Because at first it kind of was a little bit of a knockoff. And there's Leon arms with the sock puppets. Oh, there's that video deleted. There's that video deleted. Spencer holding that piece of bread. That's the one that you'll never, ever see. Heathcliff getting stuck in a slide. Like, all of this was like the worst one to pick. Is like all of this is just coming back to me. Like, this is an embodiment of everything that I hated about my old self. Spencer in a Tree sounds like an Oscar-worthy movie. We'll tell you what, we're gonna watch that one. Oh! Oh! Okay, we're coming back to that one when this is done. Oh, there's Heathcliff limping. What is that one from? I have like this bucket of suds and I'm like lowering something in there. I think I just reused a clip there. There's Kyle slash Alfonso's brother. There's what? And then there's my old logo, Danny Kaboom from Thumb Wrestling Federation. Wow, that was garbage. Well, that was awful. Please, I'd love to see a Super Wonder animated series. Would you like to see VT on DVD? Yeah, it'd be kind of cool, I guess. I probably couldn't sell it, though, because it's not my original stuff. Oh, I saw that video that President Trump made of Joe Biden. That was amazing. Bible Man rectangles. Oh, yeah, I remember that line. Yeah. So, there's something I want to talk about in this video I just watched. So, if you go to the TAS Productions theme song, let's see if I can find the timestamp. Timestamp 57. There's like a video of me with green gloves in our loft with like blankets and such. So that's a video that never got released. That was so the Coral Brothers. We had this, that show, the Coral Brothers we had, where it's just people fighting over stuff. And initially, the concept is kind of funny, I guess, but that's a video we never released because there was gonna be one where one of the Coral Brothers, the one not played by me, meets the Onceler to help train him for a fight. I don't know why. I guess it was just because the lyrics came out and I hated it so much and I wanted to do anything to help fix my reputation of it. You can tell that the gloves look okay. Knowing what they were actually made of, though, they're pretty bad. But the gloves, for being things that I just made on my own, they're not bad. I do not have the old footage, though. BTA had seasons. Where would you place the episode? Season 1 is the garbage era, episodes 0 through 5. Season 2 is the we're working on it era, episodes 6 through 10. And then season 3 is the we actually know what we're doing era, which is 11 through now. Okay. That was an adventure, and it's going to be more of an adventure when we keep on watching this horrible, horrible stuff. Oh. Well, folks, thanks for joining on. Thanks for joining. Some Super Wonder Hearts. I just saw your comment come in. Oh, jeez. No, it's not beauty. No, it's not. It's awful. Okay. Starting to sound like a choking Sammy classic Sonic fan there. Anyways, this has gone on long enough. It's about 11 o'clock here, so I'd better get going. I'll see you guys later.
Good night, everybody.